Hello, this is Jordan Bill, recording from my home office on what I call day 2 of the future of New Zealand. Now, I want to take a deep dive today on growth mindset and what it actually means, where it came from, and how we can use this to our advantage, especially at these times. Now, so where it came from, it started off by a professor at the Stanford University. Her name was Carol Dweck. And she has done a lot of research around this subject and has written a fantastic book called Mindset. Now, if you don't have it, I'd highly recommend buying it online and read it. It's a very good read, very helpful. So, what is the difference? What is a fixed mindset? Let's start with that. What is a fixed mindset? Now, really, at the core of what a fixed mindset is, it's the belief that you are what you are. You can't change. You can't develop. The situation it's somewhat just a natural ability. You've got what you've got. Life is where it's at. So really, at the core of it, it is that you are not in control of your abilities. Whereas a growth mindset is very different to that, obviously the opposite. So you are in control of your own abilities. You can grow abilities. You can grow and actually become better than you are today. You can grow and stretch and learn things that you thought that you don't know today. And so that's at the core of it. It's really your belief as you are what you are, or you can become something different in the future. Now, sometimes you think, yeah, it's obvious. I mean, I can learn new things. But when you dig into it deeper, you'll find elements of the fixed mindset. And I've done this exercise with a coach of mine, and she was very good, dug very deep. It kind of hurt, and you got some good feedback, and that's all part of having a growth mindset. Now, to help identify what is fixed and what is growth, I thought I'd just run through a couple of key things and how the different type of mindsets react to them. So the number one being challenges. So a fixed mindset, they avoid challenges, don't like them. A growth mindset will embrace meaningful challenges. Now, I do want to stress the word meaningful challenges. There's no embracing an unnecessary challenge just for the sake of embracing a challenge. Obstacles. If you hit obstacles, a fixed mindset will give up easily. Say, oh, it's a waste of time anyway. I knew I couldn't do it. Where a growth mindset, they'll persist in the face of setbacks. They'll keep going until they learn the skill. Effort. A fixed mindset person will see effort as somewhat unnecessary. It's just because you don't know how to do it anyway. So you're putting all this work in. Whereas someone with a growth mindset will see effort as a path to mastery. Something you have to be done. You have to acquire this skill to get there. And the next one is criticism. Now, this is one that a lot of people find testing, and I did too. And see, criticism, a fixed mindset, will either ignore criticism or take it very badly. They'll just consider criticism as just negative feedback. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll do everything in their utmost ability to preserve their image, which is very different to a growth mindset. They see criticism as an absolute necessity to be able to grow. See, a leader that's got a growth mindset will be talking to his team, asking where he's going wrong, what more he or she can do to better assist people, and I highly recommend it. You get some fantastic answers. Some of them are just classic. Others are just very, 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 very helpful to make it bring the team together, and you can apply them across the company. The other one is success of others. So a fixed mindset, they feel threatened when they see people succeed. It's really what a lot of people in New Zealand refer to the tall poppy syndrome. So you see someone doing better than you in your industry or in a different industry, and you feel threatened by them. You feel that it belittles you. Where a growth mindset, they find lessons and inspiration and in the success of others. They study them, talk to them. If you see someone doing better, ask them. Especially at this time, if you see someone that's coping better than you are, either in personal life or business life, ask them how they're doing. What are you doing? Find out. You could get a small tip of advice that absolutely sets you on a new path. And so That's just what I wanted to point out, is the difference between the two mindsets. So if we really focus and be disciplined on our mind to make sure we're having a growth mindset, we'll see new opportunities. We'll see things. We'll see things that other people may not see in our market. And therefore, it's going to set us up better. Because I want to stress that, especially in this current situation, the next 4 weeks is not a 4-week paid holiday. This is a time to really, really get good at these skills. Sharpen your sword. And so when we come on the other side, you're better equipped, better trained, and you're spotting things. You're seeing things that you may not have seen before. You can do new things that you may not have been able to do before. And if we approach it with a growth mindset, I think it's going to help a lot. That's my